Alright, how many of you guys out there have an iPod? Alright, and how many of you guys leave the house every once in a while? And how many have a car? It's like a perfect storm. Well, at least for me. Well, even if you don't have an iPod, you may have a device, like a phone. Maybe it's an iPhone, who knows? But when you run out of power, it really doesn't do you any good to have it around. It's just a brick at that point. So you've probably got some kind of mobile power adapter, whether it's an extra battery pack or something that'll plug into your cigarette lighter in your car. And this may look like that kind of adapter, and that indeed is what it happens to be, but this is more than meets the eye. In this particular kit, the Retract kit that I just picked up today for $30, you can probably find it cheaper online. It's just I saw it, I'm like, ooh, that's cool, I want that. And here's the reason why. I already have one of these for my car. However, it's just a cigarette lighter adapter and only available for USB charging. This particular unit is not only an adapter for an automobile, but it also has prongs that pop out, and it becomes an AC adapter. Yeah, isn't that cool? So you don't have to carry around two devices to plug in your other devices. You can, or I should say adapters for your devices. You only need to carry around this one. But let's say you've got a device that is a FireWire device. Well, then you got to buy another adapter because your adapter may only be USB compatible. This, however, has got compatibility with FireWire and USB. So it does cars, walls, USB, and FireWire, all in one. Now this kit also happens to come with a couple of retractable cables. Now this happens to be the iPod kit. You can probably find one similar to this for the Sony PSP or what have you. But even if you don't have an iPod, I almost think it would be worth you buying because of the fact that you could get this. This is it right here because it does AC, car, FireWire, and USB. All in this nice compact form factor. So I could take this, find my, let's see if I can find my, no, not that, hang on, not that. Oh, here it is. Okay, sorry, I've got so many cables now. You would not believe how many cables I have. This happens to be a cable for charging the PSP via USB, and I can plug it in here, and then plug in the other end somewhere else, and then charge my PSP that way. It's just kind of nice. I've got some options here, but even with all these options, I can throw all that away and just go with this. And of course, the nice thing about retractable cables is that they really aren't that messy. I've purchased retractable cables before, and they haven't done a very good job in the sense that they were not working well because of the connections that are made at either end. One of them started to fray. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with my iPhone when I tried to sync it, and then I looked at the connection point for the cable here on one of the ends. I was like, whoa, this isn't it. I'd obviously thrown it away, but this is kind of where it was located here, where the cable connected to the adapter portion. But I do like retractable cables. I like the idea of being able to just take these two things if I need it and have everything I might need on a trip. Instead of carrying around 40 million of these things. It says, wow, AC adapted and portable chargeable. Now that's nice. See, this is what I'm saying, Firebucket. It's just a matter of convenience. Again, it's the Retract. They say it's a 5-in-1 charge and sync pack for iPod Mini Nano Video. And they're right. It's exactly what it is. And even if you're thinking, wow, it's kind of expensive, again, think of how many times you need to buy a different auto adapter. It'd be so much easier for you to just buy this once and then charge it, charge whatever device you needed by USB, because that's, you could probably find a USB cable to recharge the device that you have. I'm sure something like that exists. You'd be able to search the web, and I'm assuming that most of you are using pretty common devices. You know, whether it's an iPod or PSP, maybe even a Nintendo DS. USB or FireWire compatibility is almost a certainty these days, unless, of course, the manufacturer has no idea what they're doing and they are trying to offend your sensibilities as a person who has to use the device and are looking to slip this in your pocket and be on the go. My email address is chris@perillo.com. Maybe you know of other travel options, good retractable cables, or unique retractable cables, I guess. Maybe you know of something that would work better or cheaper, last longer, who knows? You're also welcome to swing by the website where we're typically talking tech. Got a handful of geeks talking hardware, software, internet, travel stuff, game. We just talk about everything related to tech. Seriously, I'm not kidding. And if you don't believe me, stop by right now. And if I can't answer questions, and I don't often answer questions throughout the day because I'm doing other things, people in the chat room will answer the questions because they tend to be the same questions over and over and over again. And as long as you're not demanding on me, because I am a human being too, we'll welcome you with open arms. Timber, his arms wide. Shaka, when the walls fell. Well, you're welcome to stop by. Live.perillo.com. We'll see you later.